Morning, here's a quick product review of a Peter Pig 15mm Cruiser Mark III tank. I've just got this one out of the storage bin, so there's nothing special about the casting. See what we've got. Now, there's the main hull piece, a little bit of flash in it, but we can clear that up no problem. 2 track units, one marked left and one marked right. That's nice and simple. Turret, there we go. Now, Tank Commander, little chap there, he's got the hatch integral with the casting of the man. And there he is. Oh, there he is with his mic. There's 3 or 4 variants that go in these kits and it's supplied on a random basis. And last thing, the all-powerful British gun. Now, this is a metal tank. It's a metal kit. It's a few years old, but it's a nice little model. What I'm going to do first of all is tidy it up with a file and then get it ready to go to the next stage. Here's the tools I'm going to use: a scalpel and a file. I like this file, it's my favourite. It's got a fine side and a rougher side. Now, flat files like this are jolly useful for all sorts of things, but especially if you're dealing with metal vehicles. Now, with the vehicle, I'm going to rub that up there, get it nice and smooth, and rub it there as well. These vehicles don't need any washing. There's no real detergent or anything on them. Talcum powder is used in the mould, and that's not really a problem. Cleaned up. I've used a knife, a file, a little bit of trimming there. Yeah, that took me maybe 10 minutes fiddling around with it. So it was a bit fiddling around, but there's the pieces. Now, most people recommend, and I recommend too, you do a little dry fit, make sure you're right. Do make sure the tracks, easy to get left and right mixed up. There's the left and there's the right. So we put the body. I'm going to offer up the left-hand track to it. That's the left, yeah. That looks all right. Offer up the right-hand track. Yeah, that sort of sits all right. Turret should just pop in the hole. Oh, there we go. I won't offer up the gun on that because obviously it's just going to fall off again. Now, to glue it together, I'm going to use a super glue. You could use blobs of putty. That's quite good. But stuck together. It's a nice practical little tank. It's quite an old model now, but it still looks just fine. Don't forget it's meant for war gaming, so it's nice and sturdy. Bits won't just snap off this there. What you might do is put some little bits of putty. See underneath where it's all glued together. Sometimes a blob of Milliput or some epoxy putty would help make it even stronger. I personally base my vehicles. The reason I base them is so that when they're in the box, they don't hit the other vehicles in the box too. It gives them a little bit of elevation, which allows for the infantry also having a little bit of elevation. But that matters more with small vehicles like jeeps and motorcycles. We don't want the men to be towering over it. Yeah, it's a nice little War Games tank. Not fearsome, but it's got an armour value of 5 in PBI. And a little sort of pop gun on top too. Lovely. Oh, all undercoated. I've used a car spray undercoat because it looks quite nice. It does show the detail. Sometimes when you photograph metal things, you get shine back at you and it's not very clear what's going on at all. So here it is. There's the hull. There's the turret. Ready for some games. As I said, I usually put my stuff on a base. Oh, that looks quite nice. Very gameable. Yeah, this one I'm going to use in my Desert Force. It's not a very powerful tank, but it looks nice, which is part of it. There are little places on the tank you can drill and put aerials, which I often do. For aerials, I would use a thin brass wire, possibly a bristle, but we'll see how things go. Anyway, that's it. There's the Cruiser Mark III with the extra armour on the top.